That's how many cars we have on the grid. We have one car down at La Source. Meanwhile, there are some people who are barely just out of the bus stop. So with this many cars on the grid, I think some of the ones close to the back might be a bit of a disadvantage when it comes into the first corner.
Much will be. So we'll have 2 hours of racing starting shortly. We'll wait for the green flag to drop. There it comes. And we already have a speeding penalty. That's number 14 side by side onto turn 1. We got Darren Bodida.
Yeah, but dude,
seemingly clean.
Looking clean so far.
Oh, that's
Original Marion. Yeah, there is a big incident behind, and that is a McLaren that's been collected there. This is absolute madness here. There's a car upside down at the start of the Camel Straight. This might get red flags. There's even a crash on the straight. How people have managed to crash driving in a straight line, I'm genuinely impressed. Look at the amount of yellow flag now, but I don't think it's going to be green for very long. With the amount of cars that have crashed on Eau Rouge and Radion, that's multiple cars that have crashed coming into speakers. 2 cars off in the grass. Baduda in the Ferrari, currently P13. They've dropped down a long way from the start.
Number 88.
Are you running yours and mine at the same time?
Yeah, we are.
Okay, right. Good.
That good small racing does not look good. That's
slightly
suboptimal, some would say. There's a crash into the bus stop there, a lot of slow cars, and that AMG will be pulling into the pits.
Yeah, that's Jakob Tunke in the CCL racing team Mustang, who is driving the wrong way. It looks like they're trying to drive through the wall to get into the pit lane. Looking at this battle between Picano and Stimoli, who are coming through Bruxelles. Been a bit of a tap for Stimoli behind on the front of Dreyer in the number 240. He's going to look for a move around the outside of speakers, thinks better of it, tucks back in behind the Ferrari, who runs wide on the exit. I think that's Astakov. Yeah, that's Alexander Astakov and the SD Racing Ferrari, who's going to flick themselves around. Brilliantly executed flick manoeuvre there, but they're going to have to join safely, and they do so off the racing line. We're going to have one final car maybe past them. No, Kregnaz has tucked in just behind Astakov. Skirling in on the outside of Papavensis, who gets collected by multiple cars.
More cars on the wall there.
Yeah, Astakov has seemed to have another bit of an issue, and then they go spinning at the bus stop chicane, I think coming in a little bit too hot. The spin, actually, sorry, coming through speakers. I don't see how that's happened, but it looks like they've ended up in a wall. That BMW has seen better days. Heindel has also had a bit of an issue coming through Piff Paff. I'm sure it has a different name now, but Piff Paff is just so much more fun to say. Yeah, and those 2 cars look to be battling, actually. Wait, hold on. Yeah. No, that's a lapped car.
That's a lapped car. McLaren's lapped.
And that's a bit of contact there at the bus stop. The McLaren thinking...
There's to the pits. That must have had another wreck. Because that does not look good.
Right behind them, which is lap traffic, and there's a car sideways. That's Katulski in the number 793 Ferrari, putting me off. He's currently following Ustinov's BMW through the fast section of the track, and that Lexus has insane straight line speed. You're going to hear that V8 motor absolutely roaring as they're going to be coming through this section of the track now side by side through these really fast sweeping corners. The Lexus is going to be on the inside for some of these corners, and he's drifting, and he managed to collect the BMW, and that's a BMW sent spearing across the track, thankfully, holding his brakes. He's managed to hold his brakes. Ferrari. He's going to get chased down by that Ford Mustang, which looks like it does have a bit of front aero damage coming through Eau Rouge and Radion. Actually, the Ferrari not with the best straight line speed, and not with the best run there through the corner. Spearing across the track, not holding his brakes at all, and he's caused this massive incident at the top of Eau Rouge just by slamming into the wall and not holding brakes. Bugan in the 999 Mustang is now stuck in the wall. Seemingly not being able to find the reverse gear, getting dropped BMW on lap themselves, and they're in the wall. They've got a little bit wide, and they're stopping on the side of the road. This might be the end of the race for Gregorian. Nimmin has had a bit of an incident through Eau Rouge and Radion. Actually, Halter, Van Nimmin has just done a revenge wreck there. I completely caught that on camera. It looked like he had some sort of incident with an Audi who was in the wall. Looked like he'd just spun right out of the way. He's actually trying to just cause as much chaos as he can. This is going to be a disqualification, at least for Van Nimmen, who was alongside Martyr, side by side through Piff Paff. They're on the outside for this corner, but they get the inside for the next one. The BMW might be trying to hang it around. There's not really much space left by Baduda, but he might just be able to get a nose in for the next right-hander, which he's managed to do. And Martia and Baduda still side by side coming through the right-hander. That's Baduda into the... Oh, sorry, that's Martia into the gravel. Baduda has now made their way past Drea, is now following Baduda, going side by side through the faster section of the track. Coming through the really quick left-hand corners, coming up through Blanchimont now, the run towards the bus stop, and that's Drea, who's gotten their way past Baduda. That is Drea up into P7.
That's Batek.
That's Batek! That's Batek! He's at a spin! He's dropped down to P10!
Again. He's dropped again!
He seems to be having a really tough time. Something must have happened. Maybe hardware failure? Yeah, he's gone back in the pit lane. Also say, Halley gone off the track. The McLaren of the number 84 McLaren has found themselves off the track at Lecom. Number 33. Number 33 has had a massive crash at Eau Rouge there, collected 3 cars. That's a good smell racing Mercedes, who's found themselves getting crashed again.
What a send. Oh, 4-car collision.
Two Audis, both sending it on their respective lapped cars.
Yellowstone Pebble, that is 3 cars at least. 257. Sorry to cut you off there, but that seems to be one big one of the crowd.
Oh, and that's another one. That's another
even
Porsche
more.
involved. That's why you have to check your mirrors when you rejoin, kids, because Derschmidt has now been involved in a pretty big crash. The Lexus has those really nice colours on there, and it is having that brown Ferrari just behind, up the inside, through Double Gauche, and is able to make their way up into those big positions. 35 has had a spin through. Oh my goodness, that is chaos there. The Ferrari just absolutely pile driving it at the back of Ustinov through Bruxelles. I think that Ferrari might have been trying to lap him, but ultimately that Ferrari is now, well, he's no longer in the race.
Oh, he almost gets collected.
That Mustang nearly collected.
Yeah, somebody's not been paying attention to the yellows. I said it was going to be a matter of time before I get... Oh! Almost from that, what was that Lamborghini there that almost collected him. People really have to watch out for this guy.
A lot of these drivers are really not playing it very safe.
No, there's going to be a wreck eventually.
I've been told yellow flag means you slow down and be prepared to take evasive action, and that has saved my bacon many times.
Yeah. The engine isn't even on. Oh, he gets collected.
Yeah, we were right. There was going to be a wreck. Yeah, they're just continuing to go across the track. I don't know what he's even doing. That Porsche's now slid, and now got collected again.
Yeah, even more. He's just causing wreck after
What is happening with Musk? He's going out. He's not doing anything, and he's causing more chaos than some of the drivers who are.
In the tracks, like.
Yeah, everything's kind of settling down now. This is a part of the race where things start to get a little bit boring, and there's a Ferrari that was in the middle of the track there at Blanchimont. The people who have stopped is getting into a bit of a gap, because there are a lot of cars that are grouped up together, and that is Krasnov looking for a move around the outside. It looked like there was going to be a little bit of contact there on the exit of the bus stop, but they've kept it civil and calm. Youngen's still in the lead, but Krasnov might be getting a little bit impatient, being held up behind that number 79 QRT Esports McLaren. It is a lapped car, it seems like, and they are making a bit of a... Oh my god, that Ferrari just absolutely forced that McLaren off the track. Both of them are lapped cars, but that's not what you want to be seeing. The number 720 is basically having to turn it into a rally car for a second there. Who are now really looking to make that move. Krasnov up the inside of Yongen, who they're going to be going side by side through these really fast corners. Krasnov is trying to get that slipstream from the McLaren, and Krasnov does slide off the track a little bit. He's going backwards, he's in the wall, and he's ultimately lost out in this fight.
There's a McLaren there in front. Holtzer's going to defend and go for the inside. They're going to move past that base 720. Oh,
and
that's
there goes Picano getting spun around.
He's rammed into
spun around by the lap traffic. After realizing it wasn't that good.
McLaren forever.
Or Bentley forever, as that Bentley's making a big move up the inside of Krutov. Sotnik is looking for that move, gets it done. God save the king, as number 870 makes their way up into P15.
Vigil can get past in the straight, the two Mustangs, the two white ones. See, thundering down the straight, that V8 engine, really loud. We go side by side. We'll keep it clean. Vigil has to back out. No, he won't. He'll be getting. He's looking for it. He's gonna go for it. He's gonna keep his. Ooh! They both almost take out that McLaren. Not McLaren. That Audi there. Both cut the track there. Very, very hard fighting from those two.
Back whatever they can after having that incident earlier that spun them round and put them a pit stop down, and that's Krasnov going through a lapped car and then another car that's also basically stopped in the middle of the track. Who has not been having a good time. Daniel has actually been unchallenged. Is Brogan Dyer in the number 3 0-point racing. He's going to be going through the bus stop for one last time. It's been a light to flag victory for the Ford Mustang. He can come across that finish line knowing that he wins the mini endurance warm-up. 2 hours of Spa-Francorchamps in the bag. And have that one forever, Dyer. Congratulations.
Absolutely deserved win as well. What a race and what a performance. Nothing like it, and that is dominant. Cars Random are starting to wrap up their races. We got some battles up and down the grid. Especially here. We still got Ellie and Gossel trying to fight their way, but Gossel will take that honor away from Ellie.
Welcome to ACC Career Mode by ACM Racing. ACC Career Mode is back and better than ever, with a 3-month-long series containing over 50 races with mixed formats and challenges. Team up with friends to manage your finances, car performance and sponsor contracts, or go solo and manage your favourite car across the whole season, utilising the daily, weekly and monthly challenges to add some spice to your online racing. The best thing? You decide your career, with 7 different paths to choose from. Minimum effort is no effort. ACC Career Mode Quarter 1 contains 5 races a week, all stewarded and commentated live with a range of formats from 4 to 12 hour endurance races to 25-minute sprints. The full race calendar is available at acm-racing.com, with individual race sign-up taking place on SimGrid. Only available on Assetto Corsa Competizione PC European-based league.